Tiffany's back on the set. How's she feeling? She has a baby.
Oh, she is a glowing mother. She's beautiful, and her baby is so gorgeous.
And happy.
Yeah, oh, so
It's
happy.
the happiest baby I've ever seen in my life.
Peter and Elizabeth, how's their marriage going? Any baby plans in there?
I don't think so as of right now, no, but their marriage is going very well. They've got a great marriage. My theory is that right now there's not room for it.
It's a caper show.
It's a caper show.
These kids.
My hands are full with this guy, so. But Peter and Elizabeth are doing well, and Elizabeth helps out with a couple
does.
of the cases
She
coming
gets
up.
involved. She gets her hands dirty.
She
And
does.
let's talk about this pairing. Did you know each other before? Why do you think it worked so well?
I knew Tim's work, and I was a fan of his acting before. And the first time we read together, it was just an absolute blast. And I remember just thinking, this is the guy for the job. I really hope they give it to him, because we're going to be working together 15 hours a day, every day, and it should be this fun. So
When I read with Matt, he had already gotten the role, and so I went in for a chemistry read, and there was an essence, there was a heart to the show that I got from the script, and I was so hoping that he did as well. And the second we started, I thought, he sees the show as I do.
yeah.
And that made me
The
very happy.
Yeah, the relationship in the wrong hands could have been very cantankerous and kind of, competitive and sort of ornery. And I, what we've always tried to do with it is just find the love underneath, and that's that.
Yep.
Ultimately, there's something about his character that I really respect and admire and want, like the whole white picket fence existence that I don't really think I can have.
And what he has, I kind of want as well. I want to go to the other side.
I'm glad you mentioned love, because yes, you guys have that very zesty sort of 1930s, like old Hollywood kind of like snappy. But come on, you guys are completely madly in love with each other. The subtext is right there. I mean,
I think it's a friendship on the most profound level. I don't think there's real romantic love there, but there's definite.
No.
There's definite. Sorry, sorry, but there's definite. There's something. Sometimes Peter's Neil's best friend. Sometimes he's his older brother. Sometimes he's the authority figure, and sometimes he's his therapist. And there is something that there is a certain amount of trust they have in each other. But the fun thing also is that there's also kind of a poker game going on between them. That they never really show all their cards.
season 2.5, Mozzie's dead. Will he survive? Give us a sneak peek of what's to come.
I'll just say that storyline, there's resolution to that storyline very quickly. It does affect all the characters greatly. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up. We trade places in an episode, which is really fun.
We just, and I think it's just a taste, as Jeff Easton said, that you get a glimpse of Peter having to be Neil and Neil having to be Peter, which is quite fun.
We have a flashback episode, which is
The
really fun.
mustache.
Yes, you do
Yes.
get more of Magnum Peter.
I love
Oh.
Which is,
I
Is that in
love
the
it.
script? Oh, that's good. I like it.
next 7 episodes. A lot of the big mythology questions that we've been raising and wondering about. Really, there's really strong closure on a lot of those, and new doors get opened up. So we find out a lot about the Music Box and Kate and
all of your questions,
Origins.
and all of
Yeah.
your questions about the Music Box are answered.
we were blown away. I couldn't believe where this season ends up, truly. I called Tim and just said, really? This is, whoa.
I did too. I said,
It's smart, and it's so in line with the characters, but it's really kind of out of left field, and where we end up at the end of the season. Really.
yeah. He closes the door, closes the lid. No pun intended on the Music Box. We get that answer, and like I said, and one breath you're amazed, and the other you think, of course, it had to happen that way. And just when you have that thought, something happens right after that makes you
Flips the script.
It does. It just flips and says, "Oh, here's season 3."